Hey guys, it's Heather here. So, this past weekend was the opening weekend of Halloween Horror Nights 30 at Universal Orlando. I attended it the first 2 days. It was so fun. We had such a great time. What this vlog is going to be about is going to be my ranks for all the houses. So I'm going to go over which house I liked last, which house is my favorite. So we're going to be doing that in this vlog. So let's go ahead and see which houses were my favorite. So my last favorite house is the very bottom of my list. So this will be house number 10. So that is going to be Case Files, Under Earth, Legendary Truth. So I love Universal. I feel like they always go into so many details with their houses, and I feel like this house was detailed, but to be honest, I just felt like it was a little all over the place for me, and I just didn't quite get the story. And I don't know, for me, when I exit the house the way it ended, I just felt confused and like, what did I just go through? So house number 9 to me is going to be a scary, horror in the Heartland. Reason why I didn't like this house as much, why I have it here, is like the same thing, is I felt like story was all over the place. And I think basically with this story, like, I don't know if it's like a town or like this family that like looks nice, but then like they're kind of scary. And I had that one at 9. I didn't like that one as much because I think, again, with the story, and I just felt, when I was in the house, I was like, what's happening? So house number 8 for me is going to be Puppets Theater, Captive Audience. So this house is about, I guess, like kind of like a puppet show kind of thing. So the reason why I ranked this one number 8 is because I feel like it was really well done. I think going into it, I thought it was gonna be like more of like, puppets, like those hand puppets, but like kind of creepier. I don't know, I expected it kind of that. The reason why I have this at number 8 is I liked it, but there was just other houses that I liked more. So number 7 to me is going to be a Chainsaw Massacre. It was really detailed. I thought they did a really good job making you feel like you're transported into that, I guess, film. The reason why I have it at number 7 is I'm not a big fan of chainsaws. I'm really just not. I feel like that's probably the most scariest element to me is chainsaw. And I think I've never seen the movie, and to be honest, I don't really have the desire to see that movie. It just doesn't have anything interest to me. So the house number 6 and the house number 5, I feel like are kind of tied to me. I feel like they can kind of flip-flop around. So that is actually going to be the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy and the Bride of Frankenstein. I thought they were really great houses, very detailed. Revenge of the Tooth Fairy is about a kid who doesn't want to give his tooth to the Tooth Fairy, and the Tooth Fairies get really upset, and because I guess they want his tooth, and they like torture the whole family. It's dark. It's a dark house. The Bride of Frankenstein, it was, Frankenstein's dead, so the bride gets really upset, and then she finds a way to have him return. So to me, really well done. I loved it. I think I have them at this ranking too is because these houses were last year, because they did have some houses for 2020. So I've already done these houses. Like, this is something that isn't overly new to me. So that's a little bit disappointed to me because of that. I guess it doesn't have that new, fresh feel. So house number 4 to me is going to be Icons. So I really actually enjoyed Icons. I know a lot of people on the internet are like, they could have done a better job, or they didn't like it, or yada yada yada, but I actually really liked it. I feel like the house itself was to really just showcase all the icons from years past and to really just showcase them off. It didn't really have like a story. It just was kind of just showing all the icons. See Jack the Clown in there, which I really liked because he is my favorite icon. So that was really neat. So number 3 for me is going to be Beetlejuice. I actually really love this house. I love the details. I absolutely loved it. They had Beetlejuice in there talking. It was hilarious. The details were so phenomenal, and all of that. Absolutely loved the whole house. So number 2 to me is going to be Realm of the Pumpkin. I did not expect to have one of the houses that's in the back to be one of my favorites. I feel like the ones in the back are always just like okay. However, like the houses this year are just in the back are actually better than the ones in 2019. That's my opinion. I think they're better. So yeah, I really just, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed the details of this house, just from everything. It was just so Halloweenish to the pumpkins. I really, really liked it. I want to tell everybody, don't skip this one in the back. I know sometimes the ones in the back are don't skip it. This one is really, really great. Honestly too, this one honestly might become my favorite over time too. I feel like as the season goes on, some of my lists kind of gets flipped around as I go through more houses and experience them. There'll be some houses I like more, and they kind of rotate all around. So my number one house is going to be Haunting of Hill House. I really enjoyed this house. Oh my gosh, from just like all the details, I think it helped that I really loved the series. So when I found out they were going to be doing this house, I was so excited. I loved all the little details. From it. Like they had so many details from just everything, from like the characters to like the actual house detail. Like you really felt you were in that house. Bed neck lady. Oh my gosh, I just really, really loved it. You'll feel like it's still pretty neck and neck from Hill House and Realm of the Pumpkin. So that is the ranks of all of the Halloween Horror Nights houses. Still would recommend to go to this event, to have fun, to enjoy Halloween, and to enjoy being a little bit horrified. So yeah, I would love to start a conversation. If you have been this year, what is your favorite house? You guys have a great spooky season. Thank you so much for watching. Your vacation is out there.